So let's talk about The Hunt for the BTK Killer, which is a movie I watched in this four pack. Um, and I bought this four pack a couple of years ago. It has Hostel 1 and 2, which I had never seen, so I watched that. I got that because of those two. Then I recently watched The Tattooist, which I reviewed, and this is the one I'm reviewing today. And this, like, I've had this DVD sit for a long time. So I wanted to finally just watch these movies and get them off my shelf of stuff I want to watch. So yeah. And also, if you guys are wondering, I haven't been doing pickup videos recently. I have been picking up a lot of stuff, but I just haven't been doing them in YouTube form. I've got an Instagram, same title or same name, Corey Reviews Horror Mostly. So if you go there, it's the exact same name. It's got the exact same picture. Um, but it's me posting all my movies, all the stuff, all the specs, like showing a movie off, showing the front, back, inside discs, um, and basically that on my Instagram. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely check it out. But I haven't been doing really pickups videos on here because of that. So Instagram, I think, is just fun to upload those pictures to, and I'd say like new to the collection, whatever. So but let's talk today about The Hunt for the BTK Killer, which is a TV movie um, with Robert Forster, who is it's great to see. I really like him as an actor in the stuff I've seen him in. He, I think he's fine in the movie. I think that the acting is fine overall, but this is a true crime thing. It's not like a movie like any of the other ones in this, like Hostel or The Tattooist. Like this movie is based on real life stuff, I guess, where like if there's a BTK killer, um, which is just an abbreviated name of the person, but it is about a killer that they finally get is apprehended and is in court. Um, and it's weird because I'm not a huge fan of like true crime horror. Um, I'm more into like the over the top ridiculous horror, like that's not real. I'll still watch this stuff, but it's not my bag, like completely. Like I'd rather watch the fantasy like horror, like say something like Friday the 13th or like any slasher where like it's not real or based on a real thing, even though they're inspired by real things, but they're not like the actual real stories like these ones are. Um, but this one, it's weird because I thought this one was pretty boring. Um, I thought that it was acted fine, but it was pretty uninteresting. It just didn't really do anything for me. It really suffered from just being really mediocre. I think that it also has a terrible music score, and I really don't like to say terrible. Like I thought it was terrible. The music in this was so bad, like the musical score. Um, but it's a TV movie. What do you expect though? Like it in the box or the cover art, that right there of that girl being taped up, like that doesn't even like no that doesn't even happen in the movie like visually. Like so that's just a deceiving poster art as well. Um it's a really boring true crime story that just had a bad soundtrack. It had some okay performances, but it's just really boring. And the guy who plays the killer um is fine, but he's just kind of dull, and it's just very dull overall. And that's pretty much all I could say about it. It doesn't really do much. Didn't really do much for me at all. Um, it's just basically watching this guy do bad things, and then in the end, it's like, okay, well, that's we already know he's apprehended, so it just I don't know. It really didn't do much for me, unfortunately. And like I said, these are not usually my cup of tea, anyways. Even though there are some movies that I like when they're more movieized. Or that wow, that's a dumb word. I didn't mean to say that. Not what is the word like it like when they're less real lifey, if that makes sense. Um, something like say well, I guess this was a bigger budget, but that movie where Zach Efron was Ted Bundy, like that one I thought was good. But that one had more of a budget, it felt like, and better performances and a better score. So I do like some of those kind of movies, real life crime movies, but like this one just didn't do it for me. It was just really boring. I won't ever watch this one again. Um, I don't think I'll ever watch this again. But yeah, it didn't do anything for me. Um, Pretty run of the mill whatever crime movie. So that's it for today. Like I said, I'm running out of things to say for it because there's really not much to say about Hunt for the BTK Killer. Um, but that's it. I've got more reviews coming up. Like I said, check out the Instagram with the same name down below. Um, I upload there frequently on for artworks for movies, video games, TV shows, at figures and all this other stuff. So like if you're into that stuff, go check it out. But that's it for today, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.